connection, it is Daily Dose time. So welcome to the Daily Dose. I'm Jeff Bollier.
I'm Shelby LeDuc.
And we are here with Cindy from the Green Bay Film Festival committee organizing group.
Well, I'm the festival director of a team of people who volunteer to make this happen.
Thanks for being here with us today.
And, while some people may think of the festival, I made this mistake earlier, as just sort of like March 1st through March 4th, I believe it is. Actually, the Green Bay Film Festival has actually started last week, and it continues tonight right here in the Titletown Brewing Company Taproom.
That's a long festival.
6 weeks, and that's unusual for most festivals.
Okay.
So tell us, why do you take that approach of kind of spreading it out over a longer period?
So we've kind of discovered that our patrons really like to see all of the films that we bring in. So we had about 475 films that were submitted from all over the world.
Wow, that's incredible.
A team of people who narrowed it down to about 95 films.
How do you narrow that down? That's so
it's
many.
hard because there's some that we really love that not all of them can fit.
Right.
So we picked out what our favorites were, what we thought the community would really enjoy, and so by spreading out over that 6 weeks period, we hope that our patrons can see some of the films that'll play over that weekend early. So because we have 3 screens that weekend, so we play 3 different sessions at the same time. So if you come to one of our Films Around Town series, you can narrow your choices down to 2.
Oh, very nice.
So you can see 2 out of the 3.
So what are you showing tonight then at Titletown Brewing Company right here in town?
Tonight we're showing 7 short films, which is kind of a taste of our short packages. One of the favorites that our patrons love because they're short. So, in 10 minutes, if it's not your bag, the next one maybe, it's done, right?
Yeah,
so,
something for everyone. It goes by really quickly.
And we picked a film, particularly one of the shorts for the Titletown Taproom, called The Brewer. And it's a love story between the love of beer and the love of 2 people who just met.
Oh, cool.
Over a beer.
Over a beer.
There you
Okay.
go.
Beer and love go hand in hand, right?
Right?
And so if people wanted to come to see this tonight, there are tickets still available. And you do need a ticket. It is $5 for kids and $7 for adults, right?
Yep, $5 for students, $7 for adults. Well, this isn't what I would call a kid-friendly package, but
fair enough.
Students and adults. And it starts at 7 o'clock. And tickets are only available at the door. So you don't have to get them in advance. You just come, there's plenty of room.
Yeah, no need to worry.
Believe me, we'll get everybody seated.
So you had mentioned The Brewer. Is there any other films, like genres, you can tell us about that are on the list for tonight?
So we have one that's kind of a crime drama.
Ooh,
in a
I think
sense,
I like that. Yeah.
a little bit. There is, let's see, we've got Unbuttoned, which is kind of an intense conversation between 2 guys, and they're kind of having it out, but I don't want to reveal the secret.
Yeah.
There we go.
And Lady Lillian is a fortune teller, and she'll tell your fortune. So
that's cool. Yeah.
maybe.
Very nice.
So there's some fun films.
Very cool.
And we'll be popping up some popcorn, and that'll be free. And then there's the bars here, and so
Beer and popcorn and films.
Okay.
And then if you can't make it tonight to Titletown, there are other offerings coming up
Next
between
4
now
weeks.
and March.
Now on the first weekend of March, and we go all the way through the 4th.
Do you find that this approach does help reach sort of a wider audience and give, in addition to giving
we hope so.
fanatics the chance to see more?
So we hope that that the locations that we go to, the businesses that we go to, share it with their patrons, so we can build a broader cultural community about an understanding about independent film.
Right.
So, we hope to expand to different neighborhoods and let people know that we're there.
Wonderful. All right, well, once again, 7 p.m. tonight at Titletown Brewing Company's Taproom, a series of short films that is part of the Green Bay Film Festival. So be sure to check it out, and if not, website for more information.
Yep, gbfilmfestival.org.
Very nice. And I did see that Robert, our friend in the office, did share this share the Green Bay Film Festival's website in the
Super.
comments below. So if you need to see it or need to find it, it's just a click away.
Great. Got lots of trailers and lots of information. So
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us.
Super.
All right. Well, I think we're going to transition into our regular broadcast now,
Yeah.
Jeff. And I also, before we do that, I want to invite some of our viewers to maybe share below in the comments section what film they're most excited about seeing tonight, or just over the film festival in general.
That'd be awesome.
Definitely
Yes.
so.
Super.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so about our weather today. So
Oh,
we got
yeah.
lots of weather happening.
Yes.
First of all, if you step outside this morning, be careful because it's very slippery. I almost
Very
slipped in the parking lot.
Uh-oh.
Not a good time.
Yes,
So
be
we're
careful.
so we are going to have a high of 36 today, a low of 24. It's going to be windy and rainy this morning and into this afternoon. We are going to have some snow starting around 5 that will turn into sleet, and then that's going to happen all the way until midnight tomorrow. So
It's going to be an ugly weather day out there, but so far the roads seem okay. It's just rain
Right.
for right now.
Yep.
I actually am looking forward to this because hopefully it washes off a little bit of all the
cars
grime
too,
and crud
yeah.
that's on everything. So, so we'll see how that goes, but definitely beware. It's going to probably change over and could be freezing out.
Well, speaking of grime and crud,
Yes.
the Super Bowl is
That was a nice little transition.
at least
right
one
there.
of the teams. Yeah, I should say.
Yes, to no one's surprise probably at this point, or it should be to no one's surprise at this point, the New England Patriots did make it into there. And for the regional NFL fan who just is pro NFC North, the Vikings did not. And
yeah, that was
they
a
got,
weird
They got
game.
clobbered last night.
They did.
31-7 was the last I saw. It might be 38 to 7. 38 to
Yep.
7. Okay. I kind of turned it. You could figure out about where I turned it off.
Yes.
Because I was just like,
Kind of a
okay.
snooze fest there.
Yeah, and it was just
Yeah.
sort of like, man, bummer that they, crashed out that way, but much better.
So let's
season than
get into the
Packers.
more pertinent news, though. What are your predictions for? Is the Super Bowl? First of all, question: Super Bowl 2 Sundays from now.
Super Bowl is 2 Sundays from
Okay.
now. It is February 4th.
Okay.
I believe, and it would be in Minneapolis. I
Right.
would say, I want the Eagles
Me
to
too.
win, but I got a feeling that it's going to be the Patriots.
It's just
I'm
so
not going to bet some.
boring.
I'm not betting money on it. Let's put it
Me
that
neither.
way.
But I want someone else to win. I'm so over the Patriots. It's boring, and I almost don't even want to watch it because they're in it. I just don't.
But bona fide Packers fan AJ is out there saying that that was a beautiful score in yesterday's game for the Vikings. So,
So
he
he's
is
happy about
he is
that.
showing no mercy, and I know there are some Packers fans out there who are showing no mercy.
But how cool would that have been in the sense that it would have been an at-home Super Bowl for them, right?
Yeah, I'm
How
sure.
often has that ever happened?
I don't think it's maybe only happened once, if at all.
That would be
I
pretty
think that was
incredible.
one of the big things that people were talking about league-wide was,
Right.
whoa,
How does that even work?
yeah.
Home field advantage, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, they'd have home field advantage
Wow.
in a way that pretty much nobody else ever has.
Go Eagles, right?
Go Eagles, yes. So,
some even worse news, I guess.
Yeah.
So the flu season this year is very,
Oh,
very
boy.
bad. So the CDC has upgraded that to a severe level. So I guess, we keep talking about this, but wash your hands, cough into your arm, right? Just, I guess, make
Be
sure that
ready.
you're taking those precautions.
and if you are sick, stay home, please. I have problems with this also, where
Yes.
I want to come into the office anyway and just remind everybody of just how sick I am. But if you're feeling like you're sick or you've got the flu, stay home.
And I will say,
Help
this
out.
is the first year that I've gotten a flu shot in many, many years. And it's also the first time in many, many years that I haven't gotten flu.
There we
So
go.
maybe
Okay.
consider a flu shot next year if you didn't get one.
Alrighty, and then Jonathan Anderson has the agenda column
Yep.
running today, and he's got everything from details on De Pere potentially settling a assessment-related lawsuit with Shopco,
Okay.
to what else is going on?
To ending domestic, or not ending
Oh,
domestic
yes,
violence,
Joe
but
Moore.
making sure, well, that would be good too, but
It
Joe
would be
Moore
nice.
is really spearheading this effort to make sure that there are precautions in place to protect victims of domestic violence, particularly when they report it, and if those individuals charged with it get out of jail, stemming from that recent tragedy where someone was let out on a $10,000 cash bond, went home and killed his wife and himself. So very, very sad.
Definitely so. Alderman Joe Moore trying to perhaps provide one last protection for the residents of Green Bay as his term ends in April. So
All right. Well, I wanted to make a quick mention too of a story that's
Yes.
up on our website. So a man is in custody after killing 2 people and attempting to kill a 3rd person Saturday morning. That was in Abbotsford, right?
Yes.
So I want to encourage you to go and check out this story for yourself on our website. Kind of a lot of information in there, but another sad situation.
Very much so, and we hate to leave you on a downer.
I know, but it was important news though that happened.
It was. It very much important, very much so important news, but it's also quite a kind of poopy day.
It is. It is.
So
and
sorry
be
we're
careful.
setting the tone for you there a little bit, but
Well, be careful. Yes, when you're traveling home from work today. That's all
Yes.
I want to say too.
Be safe out there, and that is going to do it for us today.
Yep.
So please be sure to like and share this with all your friends, and you have a good one.
And tune in tomorrow, Tuesday.
Oh,
we
boy.
have a very slow-moving and cute show happening tomorrow. I'm very excited.
Little teaser there.
Yes,
Perhaps,
yep.
perhaps.
They'll probably get it.
All righty. Well, we will see you hopefully then again tomorrow morning.